Namaste everyone. Today we are going to talk about Pranayama. What is Pranayama? Why do we do Pranayama? What are the benefits of it and different types of Pranayama? Pranayama is a Sanskrit word made up of two words, Pran and Ayam. Pran is vital life force and Ayam is expansion. So expansion of dimension of Pran is Pranayama. Every living being on this planet has Pran inside them. How does Pran enter our body? Pran enters mainly through our breath, which is the direct source, and also through food, water and sunlight. Pran regulates all our day-to-day functions. How our mind and body works is determined by Prana. Let's understand how this happens. Air has a very important role. When we inhale the air gets divided into 10 types called Panch Pran and 5 Upran. Panch Pran is 5 Pran, namely Pran, Apan, Saman, Udan and Vyan. They have very important physiological functions to play like absorption, elimination, assimilation, speech, circulation. And 5 Uppran are Naga, Krikira, Kurma, Devadatt, Dhananjay. They support functions like blinking, belching, yawning, coughing and sneezing. Now let's understand how Pran flows in our body. It flows in our body in the form of Vayu, air. Let's understand it like this. Pran flows inside energy channels called nadis. So you can imagine a water pipe, a pipe in which water is flowing. Same way, Pran flows through our energy channels. Now if there is a blockage in the water pipe, water will get some resistance in flowing forward. Same way, if there is a blockage in our energy channels, in our nadis, Pran finds difficulty in flowing. And this could be due to any reason like stress, mental tension or any other reason. When this happens, it manifests in our body, the blockages in nadis, manifests in our body as different problems like tension, anger, anxiety, fear, doubt, tightness, weakness. Most people take shallow breaths. People do not inhale to the full capacity of the lungs. When we become aware of our breath, when we inhale to the full capacity, blockages in nadis starts getting cleared, Pran starts to flow freely and our mind becomes steady and calm. So Pranayama utilizes this breathing pattern and influences the flow of Pran in the nadis. There are 3 elements of Pranayama. Inhalation, also called Puraka, exhalation, also called Rechaka, and retention, also called Kumbhaka. Now Kumbhaka retention is also of 3 types. Internal retention, also called as Antaha Kumbhaka, that means inhale and hold the breath. Second is external retention, also called Baha Kumbhaka, it means exhale and hold the breath. Third is called transcendental retention, Keval Kumbhaka. This is a spontaneous breath retention without conscious effort. We don't come to know when we go in Keval Kumbhaka in transcendental retention. We are unaware of the surroundings or the objects around us. This is advanced stage of Pranayama where Pran stops moving and mind stops for some time. Why do we retain the breath? When we retain the breath, we are stopping nervous impulses from different parts of the body, thereby balancing brain waves. It also allows longer time of assimilation of Pran and more time for exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen. It increases lung capacity, energy levels, improves focus and calmness, reduces stress, anxiety and tiredness. Ideally, Pranayama should be practiced in the morning on empty stomach. But if this is not possible, you can practice it any time of the day, but make sure to keep a gap of 4 to 5 hours after food. Pranayama should be done slowly and calmly. Inhale the air to the full capacity of the lungs. Expand the lungs when you inhale and contract the lungs when you exhale. You practice this inhalation and exhalation for a few weeks and increase the duration slowly. When you think you are ready to start with Kumbhaka, when you are able to hold the breath, begin with Kumbhaka, retention for some time. We'll tell you a pattern of Kumbhaka, inhalation, retention. You can begin with retention in the counts of 1, 4, 2, where 1 is the count of inhalation, 4 is the count of retention, and 2 is the count of exhalation. But retention should be started only after regular practice of inhalation and exhalation, and when you think you're able to hold the breath. Then start with 1, 4, 2. That means count for 1 inhale, retention, hold the breath for 4 counts, exhale for 2 counts. Now practice this pattern for some time. When you think you're able to hold the breath properly, you can increase it in the ratio 2:8:4 and then 4:16:8. This is how you keep increasing the duration for inhalation, retention and exhalation. There are different types of pranayama, which are basically different ways of manipulation of breath. Some of the pranayams are Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breathing, Ujjayi pranayam, ocean breath, Brahmari pranayam, bee breath, Bhastrika pranayam, bellows breath, Shitali pranayam, cooling breath, Shitakari pranayam, hissing breath, Surya Bheda pranayam, right nostril breathing. There are also some advanced pranayam like Murcha and Plavini, which we are not going to discuss today. We'll only talk about the pranayams we just mentioned. For other pranayam, you can check our videos. What are the benefits? What are the contraindications? That means we should not do those pranayam. If there is confusion on which pranayam is good for you or which you should not do, all the information is listed in our videos and you can practice accordingly. Anulom Vilom, almost everyone can do, except in few cases where you need to consult the doctor. We have mentioned in our videos. Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati is a Shat Kriya, one of the 6 Kriya which helps in internal cleansing of organs. Kapalabhati is skull shining. This is the Kriya. Kapalabhati should be done before any pranayama. There are many benefits of pranayama. It increases the oxygen supply in the lungs and improves blood circulation. It removes toxins from our body. It improves immunity. It increases the lung capacity. It helps in better sleep. It calms and relaxes the mind. It slows down the aging process. It improves body posture and increases mindfulness. Thanks for watching.